What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Zedroth Entertainment and Movie Monday. That's right, we're back at it. And number one, it's Super Bowl weekend, so get excited for that. I know I am. Two, if you live in Canada, more specifically British Columbia, Monday is a government made up holiday, Family Day. No one will be spending it with their family. If you don't know what today's episode is about, based on the intro that I filmed for this, then you've probably never seen a Michael Bay movie. If you have, well, the hate comments are going to commence. Now, this isn't going to be more so of a movie review as it will be as a defense, almost. I'm sick and tired of looking on the internet of people just like bitching and complaining and, oh, Michael Bay ruined my childhood and, oh, he sucks and all he cares about is explosions and titties and, well, those last two are probably true. But like last week's episode when I was saying about Adam Sandler, you can't judge him about what he's doing today. You got to look back at his career and what he built. His older movies are pretty good. Actually, they're awesome, in my opinion. Like I mentioned a couple times, I went to film school, and I'd always say that Michael Bay was one of my favorite directors. Mostly because of his film style and his aesthetic and his attention to detail. You can complain and bitch and groan all you want about like his movies, but there's no one that can do action movies like Michael Bay. The way he films it, the visual style, like J.J. Abrams has his like lens flares and his style. Michael Bay has his style as well too. Everyone would always make fun of me when I'd say that Michael Bay was one of my favorite directors. You know, he's just not someone that people think about when they think of, what a good movie is, unfortunately. But there's just something about the way he films his movies. It's just always drawn me to it. Again, this is all just my opinion, just like the opinion of people out there that bitch and write on the internet about how they hate him, right? There's two sides. Some people don't like him, obviously, for whatever reason, and it's almost a trending topic nowadays. Hashtag Michael Bay sucks, Michael Bay ruined my childhood. You see it everywhere. The Island. I'm never surprised when people tell me they haven't seen The Island because it's notorious that it had bad marketing, and Michael Bay himself said on the commentary that it wasn't distributed properly. If that's true or not, who knows? But it definitely came out in a time where he was still popular and he was still coming off of movies like The Rock and Bad Boys and Armageddon, and he made good movies beforehand, so it definitely hadn't gotten to the Transformers level where there was that much hate for him. As far as a movie goes, it's probably one of my favorite Michael Bay movies he's ever done, because when you watch a Michael Bay movie, it's usually, the story is maybe there, it's more about the action or whatever, but this movie has a pretty good story. It's like a sci-fi thriller, which is like different from him. Obviously, it has doses of Michael Bay in it when it comes to like action and like his film style and the coloring and stuff used in the film, but it's got a good story. It's basically about clones who don't know they're clones that are kept in this underground facility for rich people that if they get hurt, they have a limb or they have a heart or they have whatever they need they can take from these clones that they're paying millions and millions of dollars to have made and live a better, fruitful life because now they have basically an insurance policy that's basically matched to their DNA. If you haven't seen the movie, they find out, well, Ewan McGregor puts two and two together, realizes that there's something going on. They find out that they're clones. Sean Bean freaks out. There's millions of dollars to be lost from the investors and from the people that basically don't know that these clones exist. They just think that they have parts basically on hold ready for them. I don't think they're fully aware that there's actually human beings imprisoned of their exact self. So he hires a bounty hunter, if you would say, Dijon Housen. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I like Dijon Mustard, so that's the way I pronounce it. So just to reiterate, it takes place in the future. You got good characters. You got a decent story. Well, actually, I think it's a really good story. I think probably it's one of the best stories in any Michael Bay movie. I haven't seen 13 Hours yet, but I heard that's pretty good. I heard that's kind of going back to like Michael Bay old style, basically. You get caught up in these franchises and people say, yeah, it's all about the money, and that's the only reason why he's doing it, and that's probably true, which sucks because I really like his film style. I really like the way he makes movies, and I had to wait years for Pain and Gain, which was like his lowest budget movie that he'd done since like Bad Boys, which was his first movie ever. It's about the movies that I basically like that he's done that have made me a fan. And The Island is one of those movies. Again, if you haven't seen this movie, watch it and, you know, save your hate for, you know, the franchises that he's kind of doing now or whatever. And, you know, that's kind of has more of a relevant kind of reason to get mad. But you watch a movie like Bad Boys, you watch a movie like The Island, you watch a movie like The Rock, Armageddon, you know, Pain and Gain, which is like a newer version of like what his like old stuff was. They're awesome to watch. They're popcorn movies. You don't go to a Michael Bay movie expecting like an Oscar-worthy story or whatever. Like, to be honest, most movies that are nominated for Oscars are pretty fucking boring. Now I'm gonna get a lot of hate from all the Oscar lovers out there. Which aren't too many these days with what's happening recently, but that's another story. And to all the haters out there, I mean, I'm not gonna get through to you. Your mind is done. You're basically set that he's a terrible director. Nothing he will ever do will ever be good. You're not gonna watch his movies, but that's a lie because you say that on the internet and then you go watch it. He's basically become an internet topic. People have something to write about. People can get mad about something about it because of him. And that's pretty much it, you know? If you want to hate on someone that bad because you don't like the way they're making movies, then something's probably wrong in your life, and maybe you should pick up a camera and go film your own stuff. I guarantee you it won't be better. So that's it. Another episode in the bag. Ludo, come here. Come here. We're going to sign off. Like I said, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Got a lot of stuff planned for this weekend. I'm going to be filming probably another video. I want to get a couple videos filmed on the weekend here back to back. I'm doing this pretty much all for me. If people out there enjoy what I'm doing, that's awesome, and I appreciate any sort of feedback that you want to give me or any sort of nice comment or whatever. Leave a hate comment, but I'm not going to reply. You can yell into the echo chamber all you want. I have a feeling this movie might spark some comments too, which is cool because I'm still new and I appreciate any comments, so bring it on. Oh yes, okay. Can I get back to filming now? So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to keep banging these out and making other videos, so I hope you enjoy what you're seeing and come along for the ride, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!